Hi guys, Tim here from Gaming. I'm here to show you today Megabyte Punch. Now you might not have heard of this game, I hadn't heard of it until we got a review code for it, but it's this quite strange brawler kind of blocky experience. It's quite hard to explain, but I would most like it to Super Smash Brothers Brawl or something like that. So yeah, you get 4-player co-op, and it's all about being this mech kind of guy. So you are a mech kind of guy, as I said. I'll just go in here quickly. I'm using a controller because it's just easier to control with a controller. This type of platform game, I find anyway. So yeah, the unique thing, it's a classic brawler, so you've got your X to attack, you jump like a platforming style, but the unique thing about this game is that you have the ability to change your guy completely in different parts. So I'm going to show you later on when we come into the enemies, but enemies drop parts and you can transfer those parts onto you to give you different kind of bonuses. So I've got an extra a head that gives me +1 attack. I've got a drill arm which lets me do a special move, and I've got a gun arm that makes me do another special move, and I've got legs that increase my damage, and chest that gives me more health. So it's this kind of idea where you can actually change your guy depending on the enemies you kill. So you pick up these items that I go into here, you'll be able to see there's tons. I've only been playing this not for very long, but there's tons of different types of parts that you can use, and they each have their own advantages. So you could be trying different builds for different bosses, etc., and then have your own wee guy so you build up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the next mission and show you a little bit about what the game is about. So we just go along here. So I'm just in the village basically, the starting village where you get your missions, etc., etc. Oh, actually, I think we go in here. So how do I do this again? There we go. So because I've got that drill arm, I can drill through things like here and get to the next level. So I failed at the boss last time, unfortunately, so I'm just going to jump right into a boss battle. So this is the kind of traditional brawler thing that I was talking about. This is a one-on-one kind of situation where it's a bit more kind of like brawler-esque, where you can hit people off. Oh shit! Okay, so I'm gonna try and get this guy away. So we're just trying to duke it out here. I'm trying to land a few hits. You can see it says damage on the bottom. Oh shit! On the bottom of the screen. Above him it says damage and 3 lives, and then above me it's got damage and 3 lives. I actually don't know how much damage I can actually take, but I know that it's about 150-ish. So I don't know specifically, but I'm just trying to get this guy. So you can either basically kill them by just punching them until they run out of health, which is what I'm going for here, or you can try and hit them off the edge of the map, which is a pretty viable option. So I think he just blew himself up there, so he's down a life. Just go. Oh shit! He just blew me up. Okay, now I'm down a life, but it's fine. So I just engage him to combat. So you've got a shield like that he was using there, which is pretty handy if he's doing pretty hard hits on me. It's your traditional brawler. It's like pressing X to do stuff, and then you've got your special moves, like this drill, which is quite handy for maneuverability. I've got a special kind of push, and then I've got a attacking mushrooms. And then I've got a plasma ball, which I can use there. Oh, he's just hit back into me. So yeah, you're trying to combo these different things. So at the very start of the game, you just have your standard parts, so you don't have any special moves or anything. The game's a little bit slow, but it's actually really, really well done brawler. Like, I had never heard of this game. I didn't even know what this game's about. I just went into it and was like, what the hell is this game? And thought, wow, this is actually pretty damn good. I'm enjoying the kind of brawler experience. I never played Super Smash Bros. Or whatever it's called. I never played. Oh no! Okay, let me get back in. I never played it, so I don't know how it compares. But I've just heard that that's the kind of thing that people want. I'm just trying to finish this guy off. Oh, come on! He's got wings. So you'll see when I beat this guy, which is going to hopefully happen pretty soon. Get his damage down. Come on. Oh yes, there we go. So I beat him, and I got a submachine gun arm. So I'll just go into my inventory here, and I'll be able to hopefully, I've not got part on me, but it will be in my shop here. So you can also change your color scheme if you want to. There's different colors you can pick up, but let's find this gun, shall we? Submachine gun arm. Here we go. So we can download that part, go into our attach part, and then we can exchange it here for this arm. So now I have the machine gun arm. So now I can do that move that he was doing, machine gun. So there we go. So that's a perfect example of how you can actually get different parts. So I'm going to go into a normal mission now, so you can actually see how the normal missions go, because that was a boss guy, so that's kind of like the arena combat. So if you were to play multiplayer in an arena combat kind of situation, it would be like that, which is good. I mean, that's fine. And the problem now I've got is how the hell to find mission 3. This is one thing I actually noticed which is bad about the game, is there's very little advice on where to go and what to do. So I just had to kind of try and figure it out. So we're going to try and find where the hell level 3 is. Where the hell is level 3? We're going to go this way. Or maybe we're going to speak to this guy. Okay, you're apologising, that's cracking. So there is kind of like a basic story, but it's pretty pish, so I just ignore it. Anything in here? Anything down here? No. Just trying to find the bloody next level. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it could be. Can I machine gun something? What's this? This doesn't look very helpful for me. So yeah, I don't know where the next level is, so I might just go back to level 2 so you can actually have a look and see what this game is about, rather than me just fanning about and trying to find level 3. Or maybe we'll go to level 1 because it looks cooler. You know what, we're going to go to level 1 because it does look cooler. Okay, so we're going into level 1. Each of the levels are split up into different stages, and you'll go through the stages trying to get to the end, basically. So here we are. This is an example of one of the bad guys. One of the starter bad guys, just a little guy with some legs, hits you pretty weakly, and you can just beat them up, no problems. You can see the terrain is slightly destructible, but not really. You can see you can drop a part here, so you can just pick up a part, and then if you want, you don't have to go back to your house or anything. You can just go straight into looking at your parts, and then you can just attach it where you want to, if you want to attach a part. They also drop these orbs, which you will have noticed. I picked up a couple earlier. Here's another bad guy. We can just try and beat. Oh, not doing very well here. Right, he's being a bit of a pain. Right, we'll just machine gun him down. Try the new machine gun. I think his shield's probably pretty effective. So go down here. Did we get a part? Yeah, we got another part. And up here is a box. This is a box which you can find through the missions. Come on. Yeah. Right, we're going to drill up there. So these orbs here, these orbs are the ones that you collect. They're called bits, and they're basically currency. So you can spend them to try and get yourself some unique parts. So yeah, it's this kind of like brawler system where you're kind of platforming and going along, killing the guys. These kind of arena situations happen occasionally, which can be quite interesting. The guys are all randomly spawning with different parts, as far as I'm aware. So if there's a guy with a unique part or a part you haven't seen before, there is a chance he will drop that part. So there's that kind of like procedural generation about it, which I like. The brawler, as I said, the actual controls and everything, I'm using the controller, and it's really smooth, really responsive, and really quite interesting. Actually, really feels really good. Combat in this game feels really good. So yeah, you can see how it kind of works with this upgrade system and trying to move on and get different levels, get to the boss guy who have usually unique things. So for example, this drill bit that I have was from the first level boss. So yeah, I'm just going to try and take this guy out. Where is he? Here we go. Come on, go. Try and take him down. And there we go. Try and pick up the parts. So yeah, I honestly think this is like a really underrated, unknown game. They are trying to get it on through Greenlight, that horrible fucking Steam system, because this should blatantly be on Steam anyway, because it's got the polish and it's got the actual, like, I don't know, quality of a game that should be on Steam, I think. I really highly recommend it. I would love to play this with my friends. We're gonna hopefully, you know, get together. And it's only local co-op, I think. Although don't quote me on that, but I think it's only local co-op, so we have to get a few controllers and sit down and have a go and have a bit of a brawl. Smash Bros. Brawl. Oh, I just managed to escape out of the arena. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. So yeah, I fucking love that drill attack. Just munch through everything. Oh, it's not, doesn't do that much damage. So yeah, the terrain is quite destructible, so you can go through and be like, nah, sorry, don't want to deal with your arena-ish. So yeah, I really enjoy the game. I think it's a really good brawler, and I've never really played any games like this before, but I would highly recommend you get this. I'm sure you can buy it on I think it's a Humble store now. There are, I think, 6 levels, and there are 6 bosses that you can fight. You're upgrading your guy, and overall, just a really, really top quality game. And I'm really pleasantly surprised by it. So yeah, thanks for watching. My name's Tim, and this is MMgaming. Please like, comment, subscribe. That'd be great. And yeah, get this game. It's awesome. So yeah.